Hello, I welcome you all to this wonderful lesson, and in this particular lesson I want us to start GP, which is known as geometric progression. So this is our lesson 3 under series and sequence. I want you to follow me very well and clearly even as I teach you this important topic. So you need to understand that whenever we are talking about a geometric progression, though they will never ask you to say what is a geometric progression in an exam, but it is very important for you to understand. So this is a what? It is just a sequence. So I want you to understand that it is a sequence of what? It is just a sequence of numbers where each term is multiplied, each term is multiplied. So I'll say each term is multiplied by a fixed constant, by a fixed number. So I'll say a fixed number called common ratio. This is what you are supposed to know and understand. It is called what? A common ratio. And the starting point is called the first term. So if you want to find the next term, you have to get this number that is here and multiply it. For example, you've got this is 2, this is 4, this is 8, like that. And numbers are just going like this. So you need to find a constant number. So that constant number, the fixed number, which is a constant number, we are calling it common ratio. So how do you then get to find the common ratio? We just say T2 over T1. So this is a formula for the common ratio. This is how we get to find the common ratio. You can say common ratio is equal to T3 over T2. You can also use this particular formula. It is just one and the same. So the next term divided by the previous term, if the two terms are consecutive, this is what we need to know and understand. So this is a particular formula for the common ratio. This is what you are supposed to do. So if you are taught to find the common ratio, this is the method and this is what you need to do. In this case, common ratio is equal to, I will say, second term. I know that this is the first term, this is the second term, this is the third term. So second term is 4, first term is 2. So meaning it is what? It is 2. 2 is the common ratio. So 2 times 2, I'm getting a 4. 4 times 2, I'll get 8. 8 times 2, I'm going to get 16 there. And numbers are just going like that. Have you seen? So as long as you are able to find the common ratio, then everything becomes simple. So this is what you are supposed to do. These are certain things that I want you to understand. So even as we get to move together, I want you to know this part and I want you to understand just this thing that I will be explaining in this particular lesson. Aside knowing how to find the common ratio, you also need to know how to find the nth term. So nth term of a GP, nth term of a what? Of a GP. How then do we find the nth term of a GP? So the nth term of a GP is given by the formula Tn. So this is what you need to do. This is what we get to do. We say Tn is equal to AR to the power n minus 1. So this is a particular formula for the nth term, where you know that A, that is the first term. The A that is there, that is the what? That is the first term. We've got the R. What is the R there? R, that is the what? Common ratio. We are just from doing arithmetic progression. We don't say common difference. Here we say common ratio. You only say common difference when you are talking about arithmetic progression. So this is what I want you to know. These are certain things I want you to understand. So any term of a GP, this is a formula we get to use. The way n, if I tell you what is the value for n, n is the number of terms. So n is the what? Is the number. We just say that is the number of terms. Number of what? Number of terms. This is what you are supposed to do. This is a particular formula you need to know and understand. So these things, I guess we are moving together. You are able to see how to answer these questions. So what if you are given a question? Let us look at an example. So straight away we go to an example. So we go into an example. We see if we are able to apply these two formulas. So the most important thing is just understanding the formulas. So the question is saying you are told to find the eighth term. So you are told to find the eighth term of the GP, of the what? Of the GP. So of the GP, which is 2, 6, 18, just going like this. This is what you are given. So you know that for you to find the eighth term, you know that the formula you are going to use is the formula for the nth term, which is like this. This is the formula you are going to use, isn't it? This is a particular formula we are going to use, and this is a formula you need to understand. So after looking at this, you know that A is your first term. What is our first term? First term is 2. What is R? Our common ratio. How do we find the common ratio? Like this. This is how we find the common ratio. What is our second term? 6. First term 2. When you divide, what answer are you getting? You're getting 3 as the answer. So this is your answer, which is what? Which is 3. So 3 in this case, that is our answer. This is what you are supposed to do. What is n in this case? What is n? What is n? N, the number of terms that you are told to find the 8th term, term number 8. So n is 8. So if you are told to find the 80th term, term number 8, which means n is equal to 8. Then you just substitute in this particular formula. T8 is equal to, so this is what we are going to do, is equal to what? Is equal to A first term 2 multiplied by common ratio 3. So this usually come in paper 2, n is 8, where you are allowed to use a calculator. So in this case here, you are allowed to use a calculator. So this is 2, 3 to the power 7. When you punch this on your calculator, the answer that you are going to get will be like this. This is the answer you are going to get. So the answer that you are going to get, you need to find 4374 when you multiply. So kindly confirm with me this particular answer. So you just say 2, you get your calculator. So you get your calculator like this. I get my calculator where I'm going to say 2 open bracket, I've got 3 cross bracket to the power 7. The answer that I'm getting, that is the what? The answer that I'll get. I guess you've seen this answer. This is the answer that I'm getting. So it is the one that is here. So this is what I'm supposed to do. So I'm done with this. This is one way of answering this particular question. This is how you are supposed to understand any question that gets to come in this way. So this is just a short lesson. I just want you to see how we answer questions that get to come in this manner. So this is what you are supposed to do. These are certain things you need to get and understand. Let us look at another example. So example 2, we are going to end at example 2. Then I give you an exercise. I see how you are going to perform. So example 2, the question is saying that we are given a question that if x plus 1, x plus 3, and x plus 8, this is what we are given, are the first, are the what? Are the first 3 terms, are the first 3 terms of a GP. First 3 terms of the GP. The first question is telling us to say find the what? Find the value of x. You are told to find the value of x and the common ratio. Value of x and the what? and the common ratio. So this is a particular question, example 2. How then can we go about this example and how can we answer it? I want you to see how I'm going to answer this one so that you get to follow all the procedures that you are supposed to do. So this one, you know that this is the first term, this is the second term, this is the third term. So first term is x plus 1. How then do you find the value of x? You use this particular formula. You are going to say T3 over T2 is equal to T2 over T1. This is a formula you need to use. So whenever you are given that particular question, this is a formula you need to use. This is a particular formula you need to use. T3 is what? We've got x plus 3 over, we've got T2. T2 is this one, x plus 3, which is equal to x plus 3, I've got that one, x plus what? X plus 3 over T1, this one, x plus 1. So I've got this information. How then can I work out this? How can I answer this particular question? How can I answer it? I cross multiply. I need to cross multiply. So when I cross multiply, what I'm going to have, x plus 8, like this. Then I've got x plus 1, this is what I'm having, is equal to, I've cross multiplied, even these two I cross multiply, that is x plus 3, x plus 3. I simplify this part. So it's just a matter of simplifying this part that is here. So this is what I need to do. I simplify this part. So x times x, that is x squared. X times 1, that is x. 8 times x plus 8x. 8 times 1, that is 8, which is equal to x times x, that is x squared. X times 3, that is 3x. 3 times x, that is what? Plus 3x. Then I say 3 times 3, that is 9. I guess we all know how to expand. So I guess we all know how to expand. You get this first one, you multiply it with everything in this bracket. Then you go to 8, you multiply everything in that bracket. Same thing, x, multiply everything there. 3, multiply everything there. So here, have you seen this is positive, that is positive. You just cancel them. So you add the 2. What is x plus 8x? That is 9x plus what? 8, which is equal to, then what is 3 plus 3? That is 6x plus 9. It is at this point now where you group the like terms together. So this is what? 9x. This is what you are going to have. When this one comes inside, it's minus 6x, which is equal to, that is 9. When this one goes aside, it becomes negative 8. So what are you going to have here? What you are having, this is something that you are going to have. You are going to have what? You are going to have 3x, which is equal to 1. You divide both sides by 3. Even here we divide by 3. Such that this 3 cancelled. You're just going to have x. Therefore, x is equal to 1 over 3. This is the value for x. 1 over 3. So this is how you find the value for what? X. Just like this. So the concept here is understanding algebra. This is the prerequisite knowledge that you need to have. Understand the algebra. Once you understand algebra, these questions are not even that difficult. So this is what you are supposed to do. So over 3 you cancel out 1 over 3. So x is equal to what? 1 over 3. This is what you need to do. So where there is x, you put 1 over 3, 1 over 3. So this is a simple exercise I'm going to give you. I want you now to find the common ratio. Find the common ratio. I want you to find the what? The common ratio. So instead of you finding the common ratio, let me just find it so that, so I know x, let me find the common ratio so that you just answer the exercise. X, I know that x is what? 1 over 3. So let us find the common ratio. How can we find the common ratio now? How can we find the common ratio? We know that we say common ratio is equal to T2 over T1. T1 we know that x is 1 over 3 plus 1. So over 1 we write, this is term 1. We want to find just one number. We say over 3. 3 into 3, 3 times 1, 1. 3 into 3 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1 plus 1 into 3, 3. 3 times 1, that is 3. So we are getting 4 over what? 4 over 3. So this is the first term. So first term is what? 4 over 3. How about the second term? I move to the second term. Second term is this one, x plus 3. Where there is x, I put 1 over 3. 1 over 3 plus a 3 that is there. I say over 1. I find the lowest common denominator, which is 3. 3 into 3, 1. 1 times 1, it is 1. Plus 1 into 3, it is 3. 3 times 3, 9. Which is equal to 10 over what? Over 3. This is my second term. So I know the second term is equal to 10 over 3. This is the information that is there that I'm going to substitute there, where I'm going to say common ratio is equal to second term is 10 over 3. I'm going to say divide by, since this is a ratio, divide by the first term. First term is 4 over 3, 4 over 3. Then you evaluate this. What you are going to do is that common ratio is equal to 10 over 3. This one changes to times. 3 goes on top, 4 comes down. 3 cancelled. 2 there, it is 2. 2 there, it is 5. Finally, the answer is 1. 5 times 1, you get 5 over. Here, this is just 1. So 1 times 2 is 2. So we've got 5 over what? 5 over 2. This is the answer. If you want, you can just go direct. So maybe there are people saying, I haven't seen what you've done. You just go direct to find the same answer. So common ratio is equal to, you say 10 over 3 times 3 over 4. This is equal to 10 times 3, that is 30, over, this is 12. Look for a number that can go into 30 and 12. So you don't cross multiply, you just multiply direct. You say, okay, which number can go in both? You say, okay, it is what? 6. 6 there, it is 5. 6 there, it is 2. So we are still finding the answer, which is what? 5 over 2. This is what you are supposed to do. And this is where we are going to end from. Let me now test you with a simple exercise. I see how you are going to answer it. It's a simple exercise. I just want to see how you are going to work it out, how you are going to answer it. It's something that is so simple, something that you are going to enjoy. So let's see how we are going to answer this wonderful exercise that I have for you.